You stayed. You really stayed. I didn't expect that. Honestly, I didn't expect to see you ever again. Not after last night. Most people, most sane people, run away when they see what I am. You don't have to lie to me. I know it was terrifying. It should have been. You saw me lose control. You saw the monster I became. And yet, here you are. Sitting here, breathing quiet, still looking at me. Like I'm normal. You're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. Maybe both. I guess I owe you an explanation. I wasn't bitten. I didn't ask for this. I was born this way. When I was little, my mom used to hum when the moon was full. Not words, just sound. Low and sad, like she was singing to something only she could hear. I didn't understand it. I used to think it was just a lullaby. But one night, when I was around 6, I woke up and she wasn't there. The door was open. The night was bright, moonlight flooding the floor. I followed it outside and I saw her. Not her face, not exactly. Just fur, claws, and eyes that glowed golden in the dark. I remember calling her, thinking it was a nightmare. She ran, and that was the last time I ever saw her. My dad, he never forgave her. He never forgave me. He said I was cursed, that one day I'd bring ruin to everyone I love. For a long time, I thought he was wrong. I thought maybe I could be normal if I just ignored it. But the moon doesn't care about denial. The first time I changed, it was worse than death. Every bone snapping, every muscle burning, like the human part of me was being ripped apart. And when it was over, I didn't remember anything. I just had blood on my hands, and the air just felt or smelled metallic. After that, I ran. Every full moon, I'd find somewhere far, somewhere quiet, so I couldn't hurt anyone, so no one could see. That's how I survived. Until you came along. You made it harder to hide. Every time you smiled, every time you asked me where I disappeared to, I thought maybe, just maybe I could tell you. But then the moon rises and I'd hear my father's voice again. You'll only bring ruin. So I lied. I said I was tired, I was busy, anything to keep you from finding out. Last night, when you found me here, I could feel the change coming, the pull under my skin, the heat in my blood, and then I saw you standing there, like you didn't even care that I was screaming for you to leave. You should have run. You should have saved yourself. But you didn't. You stayed. Do you know how that made me feel? To someone who spent their whole life being told they're dangerous, they're cursed, unlovable. And then you looked at me, shaken, bleeding, and you still said my name like I'm human, like I meant something. I don't know how to handle that. I've killed before. Not by choice, never by choice. Animals mostly. Sometimes. People who got too close. And that's why I tried to stay away from everyone. That's why I tried to stay away from you. But it didn't work. You were too kind, too curious, too stubborn. You made me want things I shouldn't. Peace, love, a life without fear. The truth is, last night, I almost lost control. I felt it, the hunger, the wild part of me that doesn't care who you are. And for an awful second, I almost gave in. But then I saw your face. Not the fear, not the confusion, the trust. And that stopped me. I don't know why, but no one has ever looked at me like that before. So that's when I realized maybe I'm not completely gone. Maybe the monster in me doesn't win every time. I don't expect you to understand. I don't expect you to stay, but I needed you to hear the truth. I'm tired of hiding, tired of pretending I'm something I'm not. You asked me one time why I always disappear every phone when I'm never there. I guess you finally know the real reason. And it seems that you're the only thing that keeps me sane. You're the only thing that stops me from hurting anyone. And I'm hoping now. I'm hoping that you'll stay. That when the next full moon comes, you'll be my anchor. You'll stay by my side. I'll try. I'll fight it. For you. If not for anything else, for you. And this time, I'll definitely win. With no slip-ups. Because you'll be there.